Hello viewers, in this video lecture we are going to see one topic for the subject object oriented programming, and the topic is object cloning under second unit. And the objectives of seeing this topic is to understand the concepts of object cloning in Java and to understand the types of object cloning in Java. Object cloning, it is a process of creation of exact copy of an object. It creates a new instance to the class of current object and initializes all the field of the old object with exactly the same content of the old object to the new object. And we are having an option to perform the object cloning with the help of assignment operator. This is the example program demonstrate the use of assignment operator while performing the object cloning. So here we are having the simple code with the class sample and the class having two members A and B, and under the constructor we have defined the values for the class members A and B as 10 and 20, and after that in the main function we are creating the object for the class, that is OB1. Original object is OB1, and we are printing the value like OB1.A, OB1.B. So we will get the values that we defined previously, 10 and 20 for A and B respectively. And after that we are doing the object cloning with the help of assignment operator, that is sample OB2 equal to OB1. So here OB2 is the new reference object, reference name. OB1 is the original object. So here this is the syntax: class name, new reference name equal to old reference object name. And next OB2.A equal to 100. Here we are trying to change. We are changing the value of the member A as 100 by mentioning it with the second object reference name OB2. But here the thing is, whenever we do any change on the members, the change will be reflected for both the objects, both the original as well as new objects. So after that we are checking the values under the different objects. First of all we are printing OB1.A, OB1.B. So here A has changed permanently, that is 100. So when we refer A with OB1 or OB2, the value was 100. And for B the value was not changed, that is 20. And in the second statement we are checking the member value by mentioning the another second object, that is OB2. So for both objects the value was same, OB2.A equal to 100 and OB2.B equal to 20. So this is one type of object cloning with the help of assignment operator equal to. Next we are going to see another one method of performing object cloning, that is with the help of clone method. So to work out with the clone method we have to do three procedures. First one is we have to call the clone method as super.clone, but super.clone is defined under an interface. That interface is called as, that interface was java.land.clonable. So whenever we want to clone the object with this method, we have to implement the interface along with our class. The interface was java.lang.clonable. And the third thing is we have to throw one exception along with the class, that was clone not supported exception. So when we do the clone method, when we do the object cloning with the clone method, we have to do the three things. We have to call the super.clone method, we have to implement one interface, and we have to include an exception. This is the example program to show the object cloning with the clone method. So we had the same coding example. We have the class sample1 having two members A and B, and next we had the class sample2. Sample2 is implementing the clonable interface, and sample2 having the members C and D, and we are creating the object S for the sample1, and then only we are defining the object clone class. The object clone class should throws the exception, clone not supported exception. So under the object clone class, we have to call the super.clone method. This is the procedure that we told previously. And under the main class, we are creating the object for the sample2 class ob1. The object for the sample2 class was ob1. Then we are giving the values to the members C and D with the object ob1 that was under the class sample2. Then we are referring the members A and B from the hierarchy of two objects S and above that ob1. So we are redefining the value of A and B like ob1.s.a equal to 30, ob1.s.b equal to 40. And we are creating in the next statement, we are performing the object cloning like class name, new object name equal to, new object name is ob2 equal to old object name ob1.clone. So this is the method we have used. So under this we are creating the object clone for the object ob1. The new reference name is ob2. We have to perform it with the help of clone method, and we have changed the value of some members by referring different object names, and we are printed the value of the members by mentioning the different object names. So when we print ob1.s.a, the value was 30. When we print ob1.s.b, the value was 40. And ob2.s.a, the value was 300. The value of ob2.s.b is, that was also 40. Then ob2.d is 100. So similarly, so by printing in different ways, we are checking what was the values referred under different objects. And the object cloning can be classified into two types: deep copy and shallow copy. Deep copy means, first one is shallow copy. Shallow copy is the concept that we have seen in the first program. That is, initially we will create an object reference to the original object. All the fields of the original, all the members and its values will be copied to the new object reference. And the thing in the shallow copy is both the objects will point to the same memory location. Both the object references will point to the same memory location. So whenever we do any change on any member variables, the change will be reflected on another object. So whatever change we are doing for the members, the change will be reflected on both the object references and both fields. So that is the thing happening in the shallow copy. But deep copy means, here also we will create new object. For example, for the original object ob1, we may create the new object ob2. Here both the object references will point to the different memory locations. So whenever we do any change on one object member, it will not reflect on another object member. For example, if I am changing the value for the object ob1, and the same member under the object ob2 will not get changed, will not get affected. So that is the difference under deep copy. When we do any change for the member under one object, it will not be affected on another object reference and another field of another object. That is the case happening in the deep copy. And these are all the possible university questions under object cloning. Describe the use of object cloning in Java. Explain object cloning in Java with example program. Explain the types of object cloning in Java with example programs. Thank you.